Hello, everyone. I am going to cut the countdown short and get right to it. The stream ended. I apologize for the causing everyone to miss turn 10. I had a power outage, and it's the first one I've ever had since I lived here. I know we did have our electrical service replaced this week, but fortunately, thank goodness, the game ended before that. But here's the final board. We won the game. So a victory for us. Very nice to see. So I noticed that the stream took us through the end of turn 9, and so we will. So I'll do a little recap here of turn 10. If anybody's interested, we headlined "We Will Bury You." That was quick. That was defected. Turn 1 on AR1, we played a coup. We tried a coup of Angola. And so that Angola coup rolled a 1. So it left put Angola at 3-2. They tried a desperation bear trap. To try and get us get a couple of ARs in a row. We discarded Usuri, and we hit the roll, so no harm done there. On AR2, they took Mexico because they had finished turn 9 jamming Mexico. So they took Mexico and they retook Angola as well. With the hostage crisis, we took El Salvador, which stopped their central control. And then we put one in India to give us Asia domination, so they couldn't just coup. Reagan bombs. They put one in Sudan. I'm not sure why they put this one in Sudan. I don't fully understand that. They put one in India to fix it, so that made sense. Truman, we needed. It was just a one-op. One-op wasn't very valuable for us, so we couped Sudan. There was nothing good for us to coup here in Central. They didn't have El Salvador. We rolled a 2, so we just emptied them out. AR4, they went with Kitchen, or they evented Kitchen because it was active, so good for them. AR5, we jammed Mexico with SOC Govs. They took arms race. They repaired Mexico and put one in Sudan. I do not understand why they put one in Sudan. Maybe we can ask them, maybe they will chime in later. If they had overprotected India instead, that would have been a much better play because then we couldn't have jammed it. And maybe the game turns out differently, but they didn't. So AR6, we put 2 in India, we jammed it. To reestablish Asia Dom. On their AR6, they gave us decall. So we broke South Africa, put 1 in Angola, and then Sudan because they wanted it for some reason in Tunisia just to break those couple of countries. They used that for coup in El Salvador, which reestablished their central control. And then on AR7, we 5-year plan to South America. We put 1 in Pakistan overprotected so that it would be 2 VOA ops required to take Asia and to stop our Asia Dom. And then we put 1 in Mexico as well to stop their central control. They then did have VOA, and their VOA went 1 Mexico, 1 Iraq, and 2 India, which was 100% the right play. We talked about it, and we had added it all up at the end of the turn. We realized that it would not be enough for them, and so we committed this play. Sure enough, they did do that play, and we won it by 3 VPs. So a very close, tense game. Things looked a lot better in the early war, but we got it done. And then about 30 seconds or less after the game ended, I had a power outage. Only about a 5-second power outage, but it took a couple of minutes for us to get back on the internet. If the game had still been going on when the power went out, we would have lost because we would have timed out. So, definitely a relief to have that happen, especially given what happened in last year's ITSL Americas finals. So, glad we didn't have a repeat of that. We got the game done. We got the win. We improved to 1-0. In the U.S. Cup or in Nations Cup qualifying, so we feel good about that. Next game will be a week from today, I believe, or a week from yesterday, I believe. On Saturday, we're taking on Team Sweden. I will not be on hand for that, but I think we'll have a good group for that one as well. So looking forward to that. But in the meantime, apologize for the issues with the stream. Thank you for watching the recap, and I will be back with more Twilight Struggle at a later date. So long for just a while.